Hi, my name is Ken. I'm the Executive Director of Helping Hands, and I want to share with you, our supporters and our friends, some recent highlights within our community. We recently had a couple of big events that we're very thankful for, and again, we want to share those with you and hope you enjoy learning about them as well. So during the last week of July, Christ Church of Ocala hosted their annual Christmas in July event for us. It's an annual thing that they've been doing for quite a number of years, and we're very thankful for what they do for us with Christmas July and in their month-to-month support. It's a time, Christmas in July, it's a time to share with those that are in attendance some of the heart and the fruit of Helping Hands, while also those in attendance, they bring and stock us up with household goods like you see here at the bottom of the screen: paper towels, laundry detergent, things like that moms can't buy with food stamps. So it's a way to keep $1 in their pocket, so to speak, and the ladies are always thankful to receive those things from Christ Church, from the people that support us there. And so we're so grateful for Christ Church and their long time generous support. Up here at the top of the screen you see Carol, our family care specialist, and Jessica, our resource specialist, sharing a little bit of the life story of Susan here that you see on the screen. We weren't able to bring one of our own residents this year like we do most of the time, so we shared from the screen and it went really well. So we're thankful to Christ Church for the opportunity and the blessings that they provided for us. A few days later, after Christmas in July, we had a special 2-day private conference for our residents. It was something our keynote speaker, Julie Seals, initiated, and she provided the rest of the speakers, Jasmine, Rachel, and Lauren, a powerhouse-packed group of ladies that shared and just put so many good things into our women. There was encouragement, there was breakthrough, there was confirmation, just a lot of great things that the Lord did for the women, and we're so thankful for that. And so while we had the primary focus was the women, we wanted to do things for the children and the whole family, and I want to share some of those things with you. But first of all, if you notice on the flyer, we had a journaling workshop scheduled. They didn't get into it as much as they would like to have because so many other good things were going on, but I do want to share with you the journal cover that one of our residents made for the ladies. So prior to this meeting, we were already wanting to construct journals that were unique to Helping Hands that we could give to our ladies to use on a day-to-day basis. And so proud of this resident and happy the way that it turned out that she designed this as well as the internal template that went with it. So she was able to give them out to the ladies. The ladies enjoyed receiving them, and it was just a great little project, and it turned out so good. So that was that, and just continuing on with some of the events from the conference. We on Friday night we had mostly a classroom setting. The conference, the private conference, was hosted facility-wise by Celebration Church. Celebration Church is led by Pastor Jay and Carol Schwab, and again, Carol is our family care specialist, so it was a joint effort in that way. And Miss Kay, the leader of their children's ministry program, provided lessons and activities. It was a great time, as you can see here. In the course of it all, we also had an object lesson on trust, and we caught a little video of one of those times.
1, 2, 3.
And so it was a Friday and a Saturday event, which you see here, some inside and outside activities. Saturday we were outside the whole time for the most part, except for the little ones. They were in inside and outside. But one of the things that we included for the kids was a water slide and obstacle course, an inflatable water slide and obstacle course. So they had a great time with that, and it provided a lot of activity. So just continuing on, some more highlights of our kids having a good time while the women were being ministered to and spoken life into inside. And so now we're seeing some images from the conference itself with Julie and the ladies inside the sanctuary. This is a combination of Friday and Saturday night events. Julie has a wonderful testimony of what God has done in her life, and she loves sharing it with other people. She goes to teen challenges, she goes into prison, and just exudes the love and joy of Jesus, and God just uses her mightily to bring hope and help to other ladies. Julie's husband was also there. He's a chaplain in the state prison system, and he was able to speak a few things into the ladies, and they really enjoyed him and his humor and his wisdom. And another great bonus was that Brick and Ember Mobile Catering came and served our families their wonderful, delicious pizza at the end of the day on Saturday. It was a great time to enjoy some good pizza in a unique setting. So we're thankful for Brick and Ember. And then to cap it all off, Express Employment Professionals, they brought back to school supplies and clothing and shoes and such to our kids, and we distributed those at the end of the day, and that was another great joy, something that Express Pros does for us on an annual basis, and it's become such a great blessing. Okay, and I'm going to wrap up with, I did a video last month too, and I mentioned a mom with 3 kids, having trouble with employment and transportation, and her youngest was sick and had to have some medical testing and so forth. I'd just like to report that he is doing really well. We prayed for him, and the test came back minimal, problem-wise and so forth, and so he is doing well. So I'm happy to report that. And then lastly, interestingly enough, we as of this recording about a week ago, we brought in a mother she had graduated from a rehabilitation center. She came with a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old and pregnant. She was due at the end of August, and I don't know if you should say, ironically enough, she went into labor the day that she moved in, and it was a premature baby, and ended up having breathing problems and other problems, and had to go to a intensive care unit in another county. Had to be air flighted, and so just giving you a little insight of some of the things that we do in this case is a little bit unique, but baby, as of now, the baby is doing well, and where they were saying he was going to be in NICU for 10 to 14 days, he may be home in a matter of like 5 days. So things are going well there. So all that to say, I hope you enjoyed some of the highlights and some of the pictures. I want you to know that we are thankful for you, our supporters, and helping make these things happen. Thank you, and God bless you.